Having trouble believing in miracles? To understand miracles, we must first understand creation. Humans tend to compare everything to something they see or something they know. For example, I want to make a silver goblet. I melt the metal and shape it as I wish. As soon as I'm done, I could go to sleep. I could sell it and walk away. How often do you find a craftsman standing over their work and continuously changing it? So why should I assume that God is continuously involved in the world? People fail to realize that God's creation is completely different. Human accomplishment is merely manipulation of pre-existing material. God, however, made everything from nothing. A scientist once challenged God to a creation competition. God gladly joined. They gave God the first go. God carved a beautiful person out of sand and blew into it a breath of life. Can't be too difficult, thought the scientist. So he began sculpting a man out of sand. God shouted, "Go make your own sand!" Prior to creation, there was nothing. So creating something is completely defying the initial nature, which was nothing. What is an example of defying nature? When God split the Red Sea, it says in Exodus 14, God drove back the sea by a strong east wind all night until the water split and stood upright like a wall. What would happen if the wind stopped? The water would flow like it always did. We see here that defying nature requires continuous energy. Technically, the very nature that water flows was created by God. Stones always stand upright. And God could have created water the same way. But let's not get sidetracked. To add a modern example, an airplane. Metal naturally falls. To make an airplane fly requires continuous energy. If the motor stops, the plane falls. If originally there was nothing, and God made something, unless He continuously empowers it to exist, it will return to what it was. Nothing. So making a miracle doesn't require God to get out of bed, open the closet, take out the goblet, and begin hammering. All He needs to do is stop creating like He usually does.